Too late, we're going. Yay! Woohoo! There's Liz.
Hi guys.
Hello, hello. Welcome
To the adventures of Liz and Rebecca, the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
Anyway, yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very rainy Thursday here in Brevard, North Carolina. It has been raining, what, all week?
A week.
All week. Maybe, and the weather lady this morning said that maybe it would lighten up a little bit later today. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber.
In her minty green shirt.
In Brevard, North Carolina. We'll talk about that in a minute.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion at Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, North Carolina.
Yes. So and yay! It's like 5 of 10 right now. And we're not gonna cut this short. It's my fault. But we may have to answer the phone. Because technically we're open at 10. So if the phone rings, I might go run and answer it. Or Liz might, or we'll see.
We'll
Anyway.
race for it.
You get to look at the pretty yarn behind us, which, I wanted to, hang on. I didn't set up anything. So much happening at my house, trying to help navigate the cat and my stepson not getting eaten by the cat. And yeah, so I wanted to make the, I will get used to that. I will not get used to that, actually. I wanted to put all the pretty yarn baby behind me. It'll be covered by my head, sorry. But someone mentioned how pretty the teal was, the teal pop. It's not up there anymore because it was already claimed. I'm sorry. If people really want that yarn from yesterday, let us know. If there's enough demand, we'll order more from Yarn Baby. Excuse me. So excited. So excited. What do we talk about first? There's so many things I could talk about right now.
The holes.
The holes?
The holes are still there.
Yeah.
Because I'm almost done stickering yarn. And then the holes should be gone sometime this week.
We got so much yarn in, and we should be getting more in today. We talked, yes. Liz like, no. I mean, we love having yarn, but no, because we got to put it away and organize it and sticker it. And so we showcased about 6 yarns yesterday. And as I was putting them online and seeing the colors, the Zoe, we only had some natural tones of
3.
Like 3, and they were all naturals. And I'm putting in the colors so you can see them on our website going, ooh, we got pretties coming in today. And I'm hoping that Feederbrook Farm will come in today. Now that I've turned this.
Spin the spinny.
Spin the spinny. Where'd we, oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's all kind of down at the bottom because...
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Feederbrook Farm, we're hoping her stuff will come in today or tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this is the slow color fade that is so gorgeous. It is anything that has a pattern that calls for spin cycle yarns, we say, no, Feederbrook. It'll be wonderful because we know the lady who owns the farm and she's wonderful. And now she even plies her own yarn. So it's like all done in-house. Her sheep spins, dyes, plies, all of it. It's really awesome. And she's got beautiful colors. We're getting a grab bag of all of her coolness, and we'll see. Of course, we will profile it probably next Wednesday. But we might give you a sneak peek on Tuesday if it's here. I'm so excited. So all kinds of fun new yarns, and some are spring stuff with linen and cotton and yay and silk. And some like this are wool and it's wonderful.
Blue-faced Leicester.
Oh, so good. We've talked about how merino, if we're just going with well, there's the general wool roving gangs of sheep, as Liz likes to call it. And then if we're going to get into actual varieties of sheep, this is all stuff I did not know before I opened a yarn shop. But merino, as a variety of sheep, tends to have the softest. And so most people, when they knit with merino, they won't realize. They'll say, I don't want wool, it's scratchy. Here's some merino. Okay, Merino's also wool,
Mhm.
but it's soft and squishy, and other stuff is too. Blueface Leicester is the hidden gem. I'm trying to turn this again. Everything's gonna go backwards first because my brain can't handle what I'm looking at. Blueface Leicester is pretty much as soft as merino. It's just not known of as much. People just go, "Oh, merino! I want merino! I want merino." This is really soft and squishy and wonderful too.
There are people that say it's just a touch below merino, and there are people that say it's the same.
Yeah. So it depends on how, some people will be like, "I feel it," and some people will go, "It's squishy, it's soft, yay." So
It's squishy and soft.
so okay, I'm gonna roll back and talk about some non-yarn things first, and then we can talk about projects. How about that?
This one?
Because guess what? I'm in charge. The first thing is this slightly hiding off camera. I'm gonna slightly move it on camera. I got this from my stepson yesterday. This is something he 3D printed. How cool is that? It's a
awesome.
giant vase, and it was printed on what's called the vase setting, which is really thin, which light can shine through it. Then you can almost look at that. See my hand through it. Blah, 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 blah. But it means it doesn't take as much time. But look at that cool geometric shape. I told him. He said, I think this is one of the bigger things he's printed, and he said, I think that would work because you could use it in the shop for display. And I said, oh yeah, that's awesome. And since no one can come into the shop right now, we'll figure out.
We're gonna put it in the front window.
We'll put it in the front window. We'll figure out a way to use it with Sunny and Chippy and Chippette or whatever we're calling the little guy.
Sunchip.
Sunchip. Apparently we have a name for him. I forgot. Life's a little crazy right now. So, mentioning the whole no one in the shop thing. Here, I'm gonna. No, that'll go right in front of me. Maybe you could put that in the dead zone between the two of us. Nobody coming in. Yeah. So the governor announced for North Carolina the beginning of phase 2 with restrictions yesterday. And instead of the stay home, it's safer at home. And a lot of things are loosened up a little more for a lot of places. And here's my take on that. So have you heard the joke where it's like, okay, your sister's cousin's boyfriend something or other, blah, 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 that guy, and it goes through like 6 million different connections. And he's like, well, what does that make us?
Yeah.
Do you know what the punchline to that joke is? Absolutely nothing. And, okay, the reason I told that falling flat on its face joke is, no, you're fine. We didn't set this up. We don't rehearse. So what happens, happens. But anyone who's ever seen that, I want to say it was in, like, it might have been a joke in Robin Hood Men in Tights or in some other thing. It's been used a billion times of like, well, that guy. So what does that make us? Absolutely nothing. That's my response if someone says, so what does phase 2 mean for how you're changing how you're doing business? What's going to change at your business right now because North Carolina is entering phase 2? My response is going to be, absolutely nothing is changing right now. So, and some people may think that's awesome, and some people may be just really disappointed with that because they wanted to come in and they wanted to squish and feel the yarn, and we want people to squish and feel the yarn, but not while there's a pandemic going on. So, yeah. So
we love you. We want you guys to be safe.
We love you. We want to keep you safe. We want to keep us safe. It's nothing personal. This is what we feel is safe right now. It's really hard to keep this interior space safe the more people that come into it. So, we love you and miss you all. Oh my gosh. Can't even begin to express how much we miss you all. I mean, it's the same as like a month or two ago when I talked to someone on the phone. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's good to hear your voice. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, we're not changing anything. We didn't change with phase 1 when we actually technically both times we've had the right to open our doors. And some people have called and said, "Oh, are you opening up? Yay, now you can open. This is great." And no. Nope. We want to still be feeling out what's happening around us, how the numbers are shifting. I think in some
what's happening locally versus, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think in many ways, we've probably talked about this before. We are in many ways grateful that we are in a rural community where numbers haven't been high officially, but we're being cautiously concerned, the abundance of caution phrase, because we really don't know what's going on around us for that very same reason. Because it's a rural community, we don't have a lot of testing happening. We just really need to be careful, especially to protect our customers and to protect our families.
Yeah.
So, on that serious note, so yeah, if you all call and say, "Hey, yay!" No, we will keep providing business as safely as we can. We are. I mean, I'm talking a lot for both of us, but I know you will chime in respectfully if you want to say something else, Liz. That's hopefully the relationship we have. Yeah. And I forgot what I was going to say. Oh no. It'll probably come back to me, but it really is keeping everybody safe. And that's what I was going to say. Look how authentic we are, because I can't remember crap.
It's morning.
Yeah. Coffee. My excuse is always my coffee is still kicking in. That'll be my excuse the whole day. So, no, we're grateful that we still can do some kind of business. Mm-hmm. We know so many businesses that haven't been able to do anything right now. So thank you all for your support. And segue. Speaking of support, look at this lovely t-shirt I'm wearing. We've had a bunch of you order shirts through our online portal. You can order directly from Big Frog or through us, and we place the order with Big Frog. I just placed an order for about 6 t-shirts. This is the green. I told, it's going to be loud for a second. Shout out to Luann. I just picked up my shirts in every single color. And Luann in our knit night was saying, I don't know if I want to get blue or green. This is the green. And I will say this one's brighter than the blue. It's still, I think, lighter than what you see online. It's a bright mint green.
It looks like mint chocolate chip ice cream when it's green.
It's like, someone else said pistachio, and I'm like, no, I like the pistachio that's not dyed, but I do like the mint chocolate chip ice cream. It makes me want to eat ice cream when I see this shirt. That's what I'll say. I have all the colors here because I have not ordered one in every single color.
And you've washed them, so that's what the large.
Well, so yes, this is what the large washed, and I have some girth to the girls and a little bit of girth here, but the large I think fits me really comfortably. This is the blue. This is more of a powder blue. We were saying online it looks like a Carolina blue. Yeah. But it's more of a powder blue. Sorry, these are a little wrinkled from coming into the shop. The blue's been washed several times now, and so I think the colors may have faded slightly, but it's still, they're not going to peel off and not be there anymore. So it's going to look comfy really fast. So light powder blue, mint green. You've all seen me in the powder blue quite often. This is the natural. Again, little wrinkled from traveling into the shop. I could have folded them better to have them look nicer. Hada! That didn't really help, but that's okay. I really like the natural. I think the yellow shows up well on it. If you really want the logo to show up well, I think natural and white are your best options.
And they looking at the camera and looking at the color, on the camera they're just slightly lighter than
true color. Yeah, like this is a little brighter than I'm seeing on the camera right now, but I'm still loving it. This is the silver. The silver looks gray on the mock-ups that you can see when you go to their site and when you go to our site, because we're using the same mock-ups. It's a really pale gray. It's a really pale gray. I like this too, but it's not going to be like a medium to dark gray if you order it. My issue with white is sometimes it's see-through and you see my bra. Like, sorry, you know, if that's not acceptable to say on YouTube. But, so, we'll see. We'll see if I'm comfortable wearing this. But the logo just pops on the white. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. I love my little dragon. I'm so excited that he could be on a t-shirt. It's awesome.
And now you have work clothes.
And now I have a whole work wardrobe, and it's wonderful. So I have one in every color. Mine's the large. They have a sizing chart. I think it's fine. Yes, I washed and decontaminated all of these yesterday. So they're soft. They're a soft cotton. That's what I love about.
They're wonderful.
It's really comfy.
Part 2.
Okay, yeah, and part 2. I might edit that out because I was sitting down.
That's
but
fine.
you know, our recording thing is having weirdness, and in the past 2 days it cut out at 15 minutes, and we had to restart it. And yesterday there was a reason for that, and today I don't think there's a reason for that. But we'll see. We're gonna keep going. We were talking about the t-shirts, and then we had a bunch of phone calls come in just now, so we gotta get this in. We gotta see what we can talk about before more phone calls come in. I'll put the t-shirts in the comments. Please order them if you'd like to. If you order them through their website, you can go get them from them. They are in Arden. I don't know why I keep forgetting it's Arden because I've driven there twice. Easy pickup from your car. I think it's $10 to have it shipped from them. It's $5 to have it shipped from us. If we go pick it up from them, we will ship it for $5. So, you know, order through us if you want. But know that they are not here in-house except for the ones I have. If you order it, we need to place it and have it printed, and then we can have you pick it up here or ship it to you.
Takes a little
Should
bit
take
of time.
like a week or so.
Yeah.
2 weeks. You know, plan on it being a little while, but get some Sun Dragon swag. Woo! Okay. So, projects that we're doing, so then we can get this up and get back to work. Oh, yeah. It's Thursday. You know. Tuesdays and Thursdays can be long.
I don't know exactly. It is Thursday.
We're grateful for it, though. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it took us forever to get the video up because I had to go get shirts, and it was almost unloading, but I really couldn't wait anymore, and then I had to start over again in the afternoon. So you will all see this as soon as we can possibly get it to you, but since we'll be working with customers and not closing this laptop and going somewhere else, it should be earlier rather than later, but we'll see. So, Liz, what are you working on right now?
I am working on Papillon number 8 on needles. I just finished row 10, and I'm getting ready to do all the back and forths.
Back and forth.
No, not that one. The long back and forths.
Oh, never mind. The back and forth.
Yeah.
The long rows 5 and 6.
Rows 5 and 6.
For those of you
over
who've
and
taken
over
the
again.
class.
Yeah. It's coming out pretty. It's my happy place. And I haven't really worked on much, so I haven't started any new ones yet. I have ideas. If you watched yesterday's VSC, I have ideas on new ones. I will give everybody a week to get what they want before I start getting what I want.
I'm trying to find all my stuff. I have too much stuff.
You started a new
Papers.
project.
I did. So here, let me. I may have made a little bit of progress. Oh my lord, everything's stuck to itself.
Tangled.
I should have more project bags because I
Pardon.
I own a yarn shop. She's gonna take a call and take a message, Liz, if they need to. Yeah, sorry. If you're watching this and that was you, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. The Anchor Summer shirt. I've made a little more.
Yes, ma'am.
Little more progress
Yes.
on the length of it. Right there. It's gonna be beautiful, but I've gotten sidetracked because our new yarn that came in. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's fantastic. And I am oh, we cleaned up. I can't show you the yarn.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Most of the time you can look at it and go by needle gauge or the yardage.
I'm using
Sometimes
Davila.
that's a little, tricky.
I have
But
handballed
this
it.
is the detail.
It is the I want to say it's the light worsted weight we talked about yesterday. And I'm starting to make a cowl out of it. It is so squishy and soft. It is unbelievable.
Well, right now,
And I have.
We can do a little bit of patio shopping. Bring it out.
I'm gonna turn the video off for a second until Liz can come back. So this is gonna be an interesting video, because I need to talk to her about a couple of things, and you guys don't need to watch that. All right. Yeah, we just decided on the title for this episode. It's a comedy of errors because, oh my gosh, because
This is
I
the
was
third
late.
start.
Yeah, because I was late. A lot of this filming is happening after 10, and there's phone calls, and there's, which we're grateful for, very grateful for, but oh my gosh, so it's a hot mess. So I was trying to talk about this, and I really got distracted and couldn't focus. And this is the new Davila, and it's not Liz's fault. And she keeps saying she's sorry. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. This is the new Davila. Oh my gosh, it is so squishy. It's the pearlized spin on it. And I'm not going to get this close enough for you to really see because I'm reaching all the way over the table. But it's really cool. Look at the photos online and on our website. It's so squishy that I'm knitting with it. The Davila, I want to say, I got the tags here. The Davila is 100% merino, not superwash merino. Merino. If you really want to feel what true merino feels like, you got it right here. The spin on a yarn will make it feel softer or not softer, just as a heads up. Doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the quality of it. And this one counts as a worsted or a light worsted, could work for DK patterns. So, ooh, so great. What I'm doing with it, let me show you. It's all stuck here.
It's so pretty.
So, I found a cowl. I put it in the newsletter. It's called the Mountain View Cowl. And I want to make it look like the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now, if you notice from that picture, the mountains are a lot steeper. Like the basic, you see that from far away? It was fashioned, this is an indie dyer. I'm going to do a shout out to Wedgwood Fibers. She liked and commented on the post I put on Instagram about doing this. So shout out to her. Check out her yarns. I bet they're pretty. She wrote this for her yarns, and she wrote it about the Rocky Mountains. They're a lot steeper. I want to do these colors. I've already started this one and this one. I want to make it Blue Ridge Mountain colors for North Carolina. I fully recognize it will not look like the rolling hill Blue Ridge Mountains that we see outside our window, but I don't want to change the pattern too much because it's already been written and it's great. It's going to be color work. I just started the color work. I am not going to be able to really show that off, but I wanted to show that to you all. Please take a message.
I will
for
take
us.
a message.
Okay. If that was you, we'll call you back as soon as we can. We will take a message. So, let me put.
Hi, Pat. Hey,
Look.
Can we call you back in just a little bit? Okay. We'll call you back.
See that color work? I'm listening to the phone. Sorry. Timing is not great. We do not have the fluid. Let's edit out every little thing that a lot of YouTubers do. This is just us. So, but it's going to be a really fun pattern to do. I'm really excited about it. And welcome to Thursday. Oh, it didn't ring again. Come back.
I'm coming. I feel like
So
one of those
here, I'm going to
bouncy
show
tops.
you. I'm not actually following the pattern right now, but I am going to show you. This is how I knit when I'm doing color work. I have the blue here, I have the green here. And then I can pick with one hand and I can throw with the other when I am working color work. I could go 1, 2, whoops, 3, and then I could go 1, 2, 3. And then this is always under and this is always over, and my yarn's not getting tangled. It's fun. I can't follow the pattern right now and talk to you all because this pattern, the very bottom of it, you really got to focus. You do the pattern twice. And I could make this, so we have a knitter, Carol. She Carolizes things. We've named it after her because she modifies patterns all the time. She would look at this and say, ooh, I will switch that to make it look like the Blue Ridge Mountains, right? I will make them more like this. And I'll be like, great. So people know what this pattern will look like. I'm going to stick to the pattern. So I will back those stitches
your
out.
Thing.
It's kind of my thing. I stay inside the box for things that need to be examples for the shop. And then I encourage you all to go outside the box and embrace your design elements and have fun. So that I'm starting. I do want to show off that other thing I've decided I'm going to make, that even though I have a lot of other things going, I want to de-stress with all of this a little at home if I can, and show off the new yarns. So this is the Jupiter Crop. It's a new pattern by Caitlin Hunter. If you all remember the Soldatna that I made out of cotton, that was so pretty and fun. I was like, I don't know if I want to make a short sleeve out of wool, and we'll see. But this new yarn came in from Plymouth, and
she has to do it.
It's called Hearthstone. We talked about it yesterday, and it's wool and alpaca blend, and it's a sport weight. So it's a wool, but it's soft and it's thin, and hopefully the warm and the thin will balance out. And so it needs 5 colors. This is one. This one's a little bit marled. I'm super excited about that. Of the colors we have in stock,
you're actually using all the colors, except for the 2 other marled.
and one, well, okay, we have 8 colors right now. There's going to be 10. We're missing 2. I took out the other marled because they were going to compete way too much. This is a really soft. Marling is when there's 2 different colors twisted together. And the other ones were going to be like really busy. And this is busy enough, right? So what we did, we took those 2 out and we were left with 6. And I'm like, okay, I have to get down to 5. And the 5 we had the 6 we had left were these colors. Which I'm going to go like this, maybe. This and a charcoal gray. And it was really down between this one and the charcoal gray. With these.
It's going to be so pretty.
Yeah, because I think this is going to be the color that's dark on this is going to be the light one on this. And then these guys all get to just play in the middle. I'm so excited. Which means maybe I'll actually get something done this weekend on it. We'll see. Or maybe I'll finish up one of the projects I have going.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Keep you watching. Cliffhanger! It's going to be so pretty. I'm so excited. It feels so luscious. I don't care that it's getting hotter out. I love how these feel. I don't care.
She'll just crank down the AC. We'll die of freezing to death or something.
I have my super warm cardigan. I'll be fine. I need some things to de-stress me right now because, you know, we're all really stressed out. And even when I seem like everything's totally fine on this video, I got some stressors. Don't we all right now? It's a global pandemic. I think we're all a little stressed. Yeah. And as you guys have gotten a taste of this morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays can be a little stressful once the day gets going. So I apologize if any of that has bled out onto the video just a little bit. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be a day.
It's going to be a day. We love you all. We hope you spend your day watching some of us. As we always say, I'm looking at the time, and I don't even know where we're at because we have to slice together 3 videos today. But we should probably make time and space for the customers who've been calling and call some of them back. As much as I want to spend the whole day with you all.
Because now
Cozy
it's
on the
taken
couch.
us about an hour to get this.
Oh my gosh. This is not the pandemic I was promised. Anyway, the pandemic I was promised was to just video chat with y'all every day, all day, every day.
Stay home, they said. It'll be great, they said. You can get projects done, they said. They lied.
So please remember, if you live in North Carolina, that it is safer at home is the phrase for phase 2 that we're entering tomorrow. Safer at home. Believe me, if I could run my business from my home, apart from not being able to see Liz, but I'd see her on Zoom, I would. Safer at home. but I'm really happy that you welcome us into your home. So,
stay tuned for more adventures of Liz and Rebecca.
yes, and before we do our waving and bye-bye and freeze frame, I gotta make my shameless plugs for helping our YouTube channel out as much as you can, so we can spend more time with you and more time with more people. That would be awesome, because we help them out as we can. So, ways you can help us out. If you have not subscribed and are comfortable subscribing to the channel, please do so. And you hit the bell if you want to know when we post things before anyone else does. Give the video a thumbs up. If you feel sorry for us with the chaos that is being presented in this video, give us a thumbs up. And
That wasn't a shameless plug at all.
oh, pity us. No, I'm kidding. No, you don't need to pity us. We're doing it. We're doing just fine. But like any videos that you actually do like. Comment on things you might want us to talk about, because there probably were things I should have been talking about in relation to the projects we're doing. But yeah, I didn't, because when it's after 10, I can't think straight because there's too many plates to keep spinning in the air. Next time I'll try to get here earlier so we can do this before 10.
I got yarn stickered and put away. Not all of it, but some of it before she got here.
We got fiber spates in. We haven't even shown y'all the yummy fiber spates. But maybe we can do that. Maybe that's next week's VSC. Is fiber spates, yumminess, and Feederbrook Farm. Yeah. It'll be an FVSC.
Ooh.
Okay, I really gotta stop now. Please help us spread the lovely word and joy and everything of our YouTube channel. Yay!
We miss you. We love you.
We do. And I'm gonna wave like this, and in the editing, this will be where this video ends. Bye.
Bye.